right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to another cultural awareness podcast, man. This podcast is going to be legit this year, man. We are going to try everything in our way to make this legit, and that is by focusing on having at least a minimum of two episodes a week. That being said, this story is kind of crazy, man. The story that I have today. But before we get into that story, don't forget one thing, man. Luck is when opportunity meet preparation. So you have to be prepared for what you want in order for you to get to become who you are supposed to become. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready, man. This podcast is all about encouraging you, your loved ones, at pursuing either better life or having what we call a personal development. That being said, in order for you to achieve the goals that you want to be or that you want to have in life, guess what? You have to be disciplined. And Mike Tyson once said that what is discipline? Discipline is I do what I hate to do, but I do it like I love it. That is discipline. Without discipline, you are nothing. Because without discipline, the slightest struggle, guess what? You give in. That being said, let's go straight back to the story of the day. In today's story of the day, comma, I'm just playing. No, but seriously, in today's story of the day, this is a man that is writing because uh, he was about to get married, and his wife best friend was the one that is was supposed to do the wedding, right? You know, like the wedding planner, the people that organize wedding and all type of thing. So he started, I guess having feelings for her, and he wanted to sleep with her. And she kept saying no, 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 throughout the whole planning of the wedding. And finally, they agree on one thing. Sorry about that. Finally, they agree all on one thing. They agreed that he was like, here in America people call it bachelor, but in Africa they call it like burying. You are single, yeah, so you are no longer single. You are about to be married, so you get in one last time before. But in this case, it was the first. It was at least supposed to be the first and the last time that they were going to have sex. So they all agree, and guess what? The night before the wedding, the man was doing his bachelor thing out there, and the best friend came, and he beat it like a dog. You know what I mean? He was doing his thing up there. She liked it, he liked it, everybody was happy, but this is her best friend that is getting married. And after the wedding is done and everything, uh they didn't think anything of it, right? They didn't think of anything of it. The girl kept hiding from her best friend, which is now the wife of Peter. Peter is the man that was getting married, and the man that was running after her, and the man that she agreed to have sex with. Now after they had sex, she find out a few months later that she's pregnant, and she's writing us today. Oh my god, yeah, she found out that she's pregnant. So she's writing us today to ask for advice. Should she go ahead and tell her best friend that, oh, I slept with your husband before you guys got married because he wanted to bury, his single life, and here I am, and I am pregnant with his baby? Or should she just go ahead and keep her mouth shut and let it be, and kumbaya, and one day maybe we'll get discovered. Let's not forget that the men just got married. By just got married, they don't even have a year of marriage yet, So now she's at least 4 months pregnant, and she knows it's what was him, because apparently, I don't know, she hasn't slept with anyone else. So she for sure knows that he is the baby daddy, but this is the husband to her best friend. And the best friend trusted her enough to let her plan the wedding, to give her her business because of the friendship. So you guys see where this is going. So now, I don't know. This lady is writing us to say that she should she tell the man or her best friend, or should she keep the secret? But there's one thing that I find it a little bit curious. Why is she now trying to tell the best friend? Is it just because of the baby, or she likes the way that things went? And now maybe she's trying to capture the husband or her best friend husband. I don't know. She just said that she's feeling a pain in her heart for what she did or whatever, and she really wants to go ahead and tell the truth. The thing is, before you can go ahead and tell the truth right now, right? What happened first? You betray your friend. You went and slept with her soon to be husband, especially right before they got married. And now you hope for some sympathy. So since the point was for him to bury his single life, I think everything he did and that night stay in that single life. Now he's married. He's no longer single. So right now, all you have to do is keep the baby, let the baby come out and grow, and maybe in the future, there will come a time where you will be where you will let him know like, hey, by the way, this is your child and blah blah blah. But right now we all know that even in front of anybody, I don't want to say God, but even like in front of anybody, you will be wrong right now, because this is too early in the stage of their marriage to have this type of drama. They might be really meant for each other, and you will come out here and trying to ruin your best friend relationship by coming out with a baby out of nowhere that was conceived right before the you slept with her now husband. Like, it doesn't even make sense to me. So I think don't bring that kind of evilness into a new relationship. Let them fight their real battle, right? Because right now these are things that split young couples these days, because this will be seen as the ultimate betrayal from both parts. You, because she's your best friend, and from him because he knew you were the best friend and he's now her husband. So I would suggest to just go ahead and keep your mouth shut. Don't say anything. Just raise your child and do it from a distance away, right? And don't talk about it to your friend. It's true that people will say, but what if they come, abandoned children always come out looking straight like they are real daddy, you know what I mean? But that is a separate story. When that line comes, you guys will talk about it right there and then. But then for now, let this couple enjoy their honeymoon, enjoy, I don't know, enjoy their life. Let them build something. Let them at least have a head start, or a head start on life as a couple. Don't go out there and try right away to ruin that relationship, because then you will have slept with your husband. You will have, you will have slept with your best friend, now husband, and you will have also ruined your best friend marriage. So what kind of friend are you? You got to think about it. What kind of friend are you to do that to your best friend, so on called best friend? And to me right now, saying that you regret and things like that, it doesn't even make sense, because when you were opening your leg and sleeping with your best friend, boyfriend, or soon knowing damn well that you were planning their wedding, like, how come it didn't come to your mind like, hey, this is not right? And how come you didn't protect yourself? And how come you waited till when you were ovulating to go ahead and sleep with him without protection? To me, if you really ask me, the more I'm thinking about it, this look more like a setup. Maybe what you saw is what you wanted for yourself, because you yourself, you are single. See, you yourself, you are single. So maybe after you slept with him and now you see how he's treating his wife and everything, you're like, damn, I could have had that. Like, no, I need to come out with a baby thing and things like that, because you guys slept together. And what shows up that you guys are not still sleeping together, or maybe you are omitting that part. I don't know if you guys are still sleeping together. When I take story, I give my opinion, and I'm not here to judge or anything like that. But I'm just saying that this story is kind of a little bit sketchy. I don't know if you guys kept sleeping after that, and it's kind of hard for me to say that, oh, I ate this meat and now I don't want to eat it anymore, even though I thought that it was delicious. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. So go ahead and just keep the secret and let the couple have a head start in life. Let them build their relationship, because this is a true test of their love for one another. That being said, this is Cultural Awareness Podcast. If you like what we are talking about, people story, all culture, then go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and listen to all our previous episodes as well. You will enjoy. Again, Happy New Year of 2024. God bless. Peace.